Now, it was once the sort of thing you might have read about in books or saw adventurers do on TV. But one man is on a mission to prove that anyone can be an explorer. Jim McNeil spends his time training people to go on expeditions and now wants to encourage more of us to give it a go. So he's inviting and paying for 10 people to join him on his latest voyage to the Arctic waters. And Jim joins me now. Jim, thanks very much for being here. Now, your route into all this might surprise some people. Tell me, how did you get the bug?
Well, I was a naughty boy at school, actually, and they sent me on an outward bound course. So that was 16 years old. They taught me about the mountains, and so I got a fantastic opportunity then. And so I suppose this is all about giving other people that opportunity that I got.
And can anyone really be an explorer? Do you need any experience?
No, we train you in absolutely everything that makes you competent in that sort of extreme environment.
But it might surprise people that you need quite a lot of money to do it. It takes a lot of funding. That might be a barrier to some people, mightn't it?
Well, we do have free places. For other people, I train them how to go out and get the sponsorship. And it's all about going into their community and getting their community involved in what they're doing. And what they're doing is purposeful and worthwhile. It's crucial data that they're gathering for climate change. So it's good on every level.
So who are you looking for this expedition, and what are they going to see and do?
Well, we're looking for nice people, believe it or not. It sounds trite, but yeah, nice people, because in an expedition team you have a microcosm of society, and you've got to get on. And so the first thing you learn is about yourself and your abilities, and you realise that humans are frail and fallible and everything else. And the second thing you learn is that if you're nice and you look after each other, then it all becomes much safer and much nicer, the whole process. What they'll go through, I mean, the journey Ocean Warrior is going to do is right from Svalbard all the way down around the coast of Britain, picking up scientific stuff, up into Iceland, to Greenland, to Canada, into the Northwest Passage, where are other polar bases in Resolute Bay. So it's an extraordinary journey, taking into account all this sort of beautiful, beautiful scenery. And of course, being on a vessel, you're not subjected to the entire really cold situation. So unlike other polar expeditions that we do, where you're in a tent, so there's no let up for the cold whatsoever. You can go downstairs having chipped off the ice on the top deck and get warm and comfortable.
So how do you apply? If anyone's listening to this thinking, I'd love to do that, it's always been my dream, but perhaps didn't quite have the funds or maybe the know-how to do it, how can they get involved?
It's all on ocean-warrior.com, all the details, and yeah, please apply as soon as possible and get your local people involved, and that's the key thing. This is crucial citizen science that we're doing.
And really, what are you hoping to achieve from this project?
Well, helping the scientists. I mean, that's the whole raison d'etre. These areas are barometers of change, and if we're not looking at these areas in the greatest depth we possibly can, how do we know that anything that we're doing to mitigate or to help climate change, in our own back gardens, is actually working?
Jim McNeil, it sounds amazing. I'm not brave enough, but if anyone else is, do apply by February. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, from one environmentalist to another, Henry is like many children his age. He loves